before we get to this Wynter figure, let's do a little recap and let's learn some things I discovered between this video and the last one. First off, they're very heavy because there's a liquid on top of this. I was trying to figure out if this lights up. Maybe there's a battery in here or something. That's why it was so heavy up here. And then liquid drip, 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 drip. There's like a, I smell like flowers now. Just I can say. All right. Now the dolls, they don't stand on their own very well. You can get them to stand, but it's kind of hard. What I did find out was, I looked at this, is like, why are there little pegs on the bottom of these things? And then I looked on her feet and I was like, oh, there's little holes to put the pegs on. So these are also the doll stands, which it kind of looks like this would be a doll stand for a larger doll. This part, you know, it goes around the waist, but no, I guess not. And I don't know if this secures to something else or if it's just going to be like that, which kind of looks ugly, but it works. It's about performance, not about beauty. Now, before we move on, let's review who we have or who we can get. And if you want to know which ones to get from just looking at the gemstones, it's not hard to do. The lighter pink is Dearly, the deer pixling. Marina is blue. She's the mermaid pixling. Amber, the dragon pixling, is orange. She's the one I need to get. She's also got furry clothing. We have Faye, the fairy pixling. And she's got green. That's all 5 of the ones from the series 2. The first series only included these 3. Then they included 2 more for series 2. And then of course, oh look, we have some information on them. Let me go get that out the trash can. Look, she's the potion power of joy. I don't know if that's the one I just smelled joy, but I don't know. I saw somebody do this one on the video because I was looking for why this one was more expensive, and I was like, well, she's got 3 extra fashions. And when I saw them put this in water, I was like, oh, that's a big disappointment. So just be careful with the top of the lid. It does not light up. I was thinking maybe that's why it's translucent. Like after you get finished with all of this, you can make it light up, and that's of course a fun feature that I personally like. I like to light up things. I just don't have the fingernails or the teeny tiny fingers to get a hold of this. There we go. Oh, once again, I've got to bring the trash can here about. That very annoying noise. I keep the rubber bands for other things, like put my hair up in a yeah, right. All right, so she comes with all these little potions. I'll show you what it is, and I'm going, I don't think any parents, this is one thing I can see parents being upset about, is they don't want to teach their children to make magic spells, which is kind of what this promotes. It's a numbered, this is number 5, number 2. You have to mix them into the thing, and then you push the button. I guess that fragrance or whatever is a catalyst that causes it all to happen, because you got to go, one, you open it up so much, and then you cut this off and pour this in, and cut this off and pour this in, and cut. I don't really want to do any of that. Separate the snowflake pouch into 3. This I'll need to do. Fill a bowl with water. Place the first piece into the bowl. Stir the okay, well, I got a roller I can stir with. And then, I'm in the kitchen, but I don't want to get up again. An extra fashion accessory magically appears. Okay, well, it's not what it seems to be. I don't know why she's that expensive, but, well, 25 bucks is a little cheaper for me to take, but if you guys pay more for it, kudos to you guys. All right, so taking this off so that I don't end up with magic potion all over me. Here's her stand. It's just a different color than the other ones. The other ones are all pretty much kind of a light gold. I'm going to just take it out. I'm not going to go through all of that magic spell stuff. I don't do it. I don't care about it. I thought when I said it says remove this, I was like, oh, you remove this and it'll light up. No, it doesn't light up. I found out why. This is so heavy. I mean, it's like not so much the doll is heavy. It's just this is really heavy. And I thought there was batteries in it. And I thought, well, you pull this out and it lights up. Well, then I thought, well, now I need to move it around to make it light up. While I was moving around, there's a little pouch under there, if you can see. That releases a chemical that's, I guess, a fragrance. Here she is. I should keep her in here and then have, what is his name? everybody chill. I should have my Arnold Schwarzenegger figure come over here and like this is his. He has a wife in Heist and now he has a daughter in Heist because she does not look like a wife. But yeah. So Mr. Freeze. It does look like Mr. Freeze's chamber for his wife. Except she looks very aware of where she's at and what she's doing. She's not asleep or unconscious. So here she is coming straight out of the package. Let's see if there's anything I gotta untie first. There's her band around her arms, which of course seeks the lowest position, which makes it even harder to get off. Yikes, there we go. And it's only on her arms. So it's one arm to the other, unlike the other ones. All right, fresh out of the package, we got this. I like the tinsel in her hair, the iridescent. It reminds me of, what are the girls called? Spectra, Lacey Spacey Out of This World. She's got very pretty eyes, that little heart on her head. I also noticed if you see on their heads, all the little things are different, except for two of them. They have the same little flower, but anyway. She has a little blue frosty heart. I was thinking it would be a snowflake. I mean, that would be the most sense, wouldn't it? Got a fly trying to get after me. Okay, well, everybody wants to be, oh, he's not in the video, good. And the white hair and the white body. And she has a little swimsuit on. Well, she's got printed on panties, so, you know. She's got the same posability that the other ones have. The arms go up this far. She doesn't have any wings on her back, so she can go full 360 without bumping anything. Her elbow can go 90 degrees forward and 90 degrees back, which is a natural. Let me pull this camera down a little bit. I got it so high. I feel like I'm having to reach up to it. And it goes around 360 degrees. There's no wrist articulation. There's no waist articulation. I didn't mention that earlier. The legs are on a ball joint, but the ball joint's kind of limited. And her little shoe just came right off when I was trying to do this. All right, so the legs can go out this far. And then they can go forward 90 degrees and back not as far. That's about as far back as you're going to go. And they do not bend at the knees, which would be a big improvement for Series 3, hopefully. Now, she is an exclusive to Target, but I'm guessing they went on clearance because this one was at the store that I like to go called Super Deals, which I'm jonesing to go to right now. It is the Magic Mixies Pixlings, and there's a code on there, and I don't know what the code means, so I don't know if she was clearanced or this one had like a return and something was missing. I have no clue. But I think she is absolutely a beautiful figure. And of course, why do I collect these? Why is a grown man collecting dolls? First off, I think that they are very beautiful. I think they're innocent looking, and that makes them more happy without having to be, I don't know. Our life is full of like angry and war and stuff. And when I come home and I see something like this, it's smiling, it's happy. It reminds me of peaceful times. And just also the fantasy elements, like I talked about in my previous video that I love when I was a kid, mermaids and superheroes and unicorns and things like that. It's just another layer to that element. Now, she has 3 extra fashions, which are really not technically 3 extra fashions. They should say 3 extra pieces of fashion or accessories, but they're not 3 extra fashion. That's very misleading. A headband is not a fashion, it's a fashion piece. A bunny heart one is an accessory, and then the shimmering cape is an accessory technically. So I got some water here. No, it's not salt water. Yes, I live at the beach and everything's got to be about salt water. Oh, I forgot to put her on a stand. Do you understand? You need a stand. There you go. Now you can stand up better. So she stands up much better with a stand. And let's get this thing out of here. Now, if you want to watch a longer video with doing all the potions and stuff, I'm sure plenty of people will oblige to show that to you on YouTube. I don't care. I don't want to do any of that stuff. I don't even find pleasure in doing this right here. I just want to get it out of the package. This is one thing I will do it because I want this stuff in here. So, I don't like having to go through all this mess to get to it. I think that's ridiculous. So, yeah, it's like, EA, we're making more, crap that's going to be thrown away. Good job. Okay. So as you stir it, it just becomes trash. It's disgusting. It's like toilet paper in the water. I should have just done this on the toilet and let the flushing action get it. All right, so we got a little snow headband. Crap, did not get the scissors, which are right behind me because I keep them here for cutting up salads and stuff. And cutting up in packages in the kitchen. I didn't know the package was going to be a doll thing. Oh, you make sure you don't have it near water. I just realized that this is actually soft on it, so it's there's a cloth thing element to it, which is another reason why are we playing with the water with things that might get water damaged. All right, her little cape, that's also in something that's got water all over it. Let me just wipe it on my shirt since my shorts are waterproof. Yeah, I wear a lot of those kind of clothing down here. So she's got a little like she's the what they call like the queen, the pageant queen. This looks like you have to put it on her arms to get it on. So I don't know which way is which. I guess I would want this part to show, so you have to put it over her arms. And I hate putting on clothes on dolls. Once I find an outfit, like seriously, some of my dolls have been in the same clothing for like 50 years now. It's like, once I get an outfit on, I'm like, I'm done. It looks good, I'm done. Like when I was a kid, I actually had the my first Barbie. I liked her better because she was easier to dress in jeans because those rubber legs were a pain. All right, so she's got the little thing. I'm not gonna go, ooh, isn't that pretty? I don't, yeah, whatever. I don't really care about that much. And then the last thing is her toilet paper covered wand. Yuck. So I'm not gonna do anything putting it in her hand because it's like that paper has turned to like, oh great. How am I gonna turn off the camera now? Okay, let me see if I can sprinkle my hands off real quick. Okay, so that's what the wand looks like. So I don't see where she's got anything extra. Like they say, ooh, 3 extra fashions. Yeah, looking at her with the other ones, I don't think she should have been more than the other ones at all. She's got one more thing, this. Big whoop-de-doo. She's got smaller shoes than some of them. Dead bug. And, yeah, I mean, if you paid $40, $50 for it, then you're a hardcore collector. That's not a bad thing. I just not understanding personally why. Well, thanks for those who joined me today, and have a fantastic Friday and enjoy your weekend. I hope to see you guys soon, whether it's here or there, but especially in the air.